It's not a little thing to feel hope. When you're like me, just having hope can be a double-edged sword. Today, I'm a junior in college. I have a dog, a brother, a mom, and a dad, and I also have cystic fibrosis.
You have a dream when you're have a kid, you have a perspective of what you think your parenting style will be like and what it will be like to be parents and to have children. And when you get a diagnosis of cystic fibrosis, it really changes your perspective a lot.
When you have CF, every moment you have to fight, both mentally and physically. It is exhausting and draining. There are no breaks and there are no days off. It's a battle that you never stop fighting. But when you're fighting against things like your own body and against time, hope is hard.
I think that one of the worst parts about health is the uncertainty of what's next. What are you going to do? How are you going to get the help that you need? How can you protect your kid?
Many of my major organs struggle to do what so many others take for granted.
You asked what it's like to watch my kids struggle, and I don't have words to be able to explain it.
As a parent of a child with CF, there's a lot of emotion that goes with watching your child grow up and have to deal with this.
Breathing, swallowing, digesting, these things are supposed to be automatic. You're not supposed to think about them, but not me. My college experience is far from what most people would consider normal. I can't study in the library because I cough too much and I don't want to bother anyone. I avoid eating in the cafeteria because I might pick up germs, which for me could lead to any number of catastrophic issues. I spent most of my junior year sleeping upright just to be able to breathe through the night. I can't just be careless and spontaneous like so many others my age. But it goes further than that. I have a bacteria in my body that is growing resistance to antibiotics. At this point in time, antibiotics are my only avenue to fight lung infections. And lung infections are what drive the progression of CF.
There have been times in Maggie's life where we didn't have an answer. The doctors have told us that we had to say goodbye, or they didn't know what was next.
But there are still some things that bring hope. Emilys-entourage is a beacon of light in the darker parts of the CF world.
Emilys-entourage is working to answer that question, the hardest question that you can ask in health. What's next? We need the next. For Maggie, this is a whole new approach. We've never done this before.
It feels scary and exciting and terrifying and amazing to be able to say that I am currently waiting to be able to try this therapy out myself. That could change my life.
We trust in the future. We trust that research is going to make this easier in time. And we continue to have that hope.
The work that Emilys-entourage is doing to discover treatments and get those treatments to people like me, well, that truly does bring hope.
That truth exists, that there's a cure, there's an answer, there's a solution for us, for our child, for all the other families.
That's our next. And we hold on to that. And we're grateful for Emilys-entourage for making that next for us.
And that hope, that's not a little thing.